I am certified pet professional Amy Lee. The only difference between you and your groomer is knowledge, techniques, and tools. It is absolutely my pleasure to share with you the secrets of the grooming industry. So stay put as we get started on this journey together today. Well, hello to you. Thank you for joining me live from the grooming table. I am certified professional pet groomer Amy Lee, and it is my pleasure to share with you the secrets of the pet grooming industry so you can provide the same level of quality care for your beloved pets at home that I provide right here in my grooming salon for my client pets. Thank you all for being here tonight. It's great to see so many of you. I want to remind you that one of my goals right here on my YouTube channel, Go Groomer, is to bring a new voice to the pet grooming industry. And that is one that includes pet owners as valuable consumers and not just pet groomers. With so many people seeking valuable knowledge in order to groom their dogs at home safely, having a place to learn proper dog grooming techniques, receive professional advice on tools, products, and where to get them is essential. And that is why I created this YouTube channel for you and your pets, my friends. Welcome to Go Groomer on YouTube. Tonight's topic is, are dog shampoos safe for dogs? Well, you would think so, right? Well, that's debatable. So together, we're going to discuss the following right here in this live stream, my friends. Right here tonight, we're going to discuss what should the pH level be in your dog's shampoo? How can you find out the pH level in your dog's shampoo? Does it matter if you wash your dog with a pet-safe product, pH balance for your dog's skin? Does that matter? Can you use your shampoo to wash your dog? We'll find out. Are shampoos made for humans pH balanced for dogs? Is it acceptable? Is the pH balance in our human products acceptable to use on our dogs? Is it what they need? Why is it important to use products that are pH balanced for your pets, guys? We're going to talk about that. And why should you care about this? We're going to talk about that. If you bathe your dog with human shampoo, can it harm your dog's skin and coat? Stick around. We'll talk about that one too. Many people believe that it is safe to use baby shampoo to bathe their dog because it's gentle and tearless. You would think so, right? Is this true? We're going to talk about that. Tonight, I'm also going to share something with you that is product related. Tonight, I'm going to wash my face with Petology's Puppy Faces shampoo to see if it burns my eyes. This guy right here that I've been giving away in the product bundles for my 100,000 subscriber giveaways, which they will be going out this week, guys. So I will send you all of my winners will get an email saying, look out, your package is coming. So I am going to wash my face with this product tonight in this live stream and see if it burns my eyes, if it irritates my eyes, how it feels on my face. Now, granted, I'm a human, I'm not a dog, but it is very important that we wash the faces of our pets, guys. We all know this. There's a lot of bacteria that collects around the eyes, the nose, and the mouth, and the ears. It's important that we really wash those faces. So we like to choose products specifically designed for our dogs and cats' faces that are not going to irritate the eyes or burn in any way. So we're going to find out tonight, guys, what I thought of this when I washed my face with it. This product claims to be safe for your dog, especially around the eyes. It's sulfate-free, paraben-free, and soap-free. It also states that it's pH balanced for dog skin and coat, so that's important. We'll find out together tonight and learn what products are safe and specifically pH balanced for your dog's skin. And before we dive into this topic, let's find out if the Puppy Faces shampoo by Petology is safe to wash your dog's face with, especially around the eyes without causing irritation. So here it is, guys. Let's roll it. All right, guys, I promised you we're going to find out if Petology's Puppy Faces burns my eyes, if it irritates my eyes, because I recommend that we use products like this to wash the faces of our dogs because they definitely need to be cleaned. So let's find out if it burns my eyes. We know I've already done this with the Tropiclean Spa Facial. Now we're going to try this product. This product does not burn my eyes, but I really like the way this product cleans the dog's faces. So I'm going to find out if it's safe to use around their eyes. Let's get to it. I'm going to shake it up. You're going to shake all your products. I'm going to get a little water on my face. I can move the product around. And let's give it a shot. It's soft. I think I like it. It's very silky. Let's rub it in my eyes. It does not burn my eyes. I'm impressed. And now I know that it is safe to use around the eyes on our pets. Fantastic. Very nice. All right, guys. Definitely a good one. I feel very rejuvenated. There you have it. It definitely is a winner. And that told me what I wanted to know. And I know a lot of you have been asking me because I have my favorite products. And I'm very, very adamant about using safe products, especially around the eyes. I want to make sure that it's not going to irritate their eyes. This product is wonderful. I feel that it outperforms my current favorite up until this point, which was the Tropiclean Spa Facial. It's still a great product. I still use the Tropiclean Spa Facial, and I always will. But now I know that I got a friend in this product too. It cleans very well, and it's very moisturizing, and I like that. So I want to dive into this a little bit, guys. Let's talk about this. What should the pH level be in your dog's shampoo? The pH level in your dog's shampoo should be between 5.8 to 7.0. If your shampoo is concentrated and meant to be dilutable and you don't dilute it according to the label, it will be way too harsh for your dog's skin and coat, and it's damaging harsh, okay? So it's very important. We talk about that a lot here, guys. If your products are concentrated and meant to be dilutable, it's important that you follow the dilution ratios on the label so that you not only get the best clean out of your product, but you're not putting a heavily concentrated product on your dog's skin, which can be very damaging, very drying. It changes the pH level in the shampoo if you don't dilute it properly. So, and when our pH level is off for our dogs, it can be damaging to the skin and coat. So it is important. What should the pH level in human shampoo be? Well, just to give you a comparison, in human shampoo, our pH level should be between 4.0 to 6.0. So that's different from the 5.8 to 7.0, which is required for bathing dogs. Can you use your shampoo to wash your dog? The answer is no. Nope, never, not, nada. No. No. I said no. No, you can't use your products to wash your dog. You can. You could get away with it. You could get lucky, but it's not worth it. The pH level in our shampoo is too harsh for your dog's skin. Your dog's skin is scientifically different than your skin structure. It's very important. Dog's skin does not have as many layers as human skin. Dogs have hair to protect it, which is an additional protective layer, their hair. And they also have fewer skin layers because they have that protective layer of hair. So let me show you a diagram of your dog's skin. And let me tell you the difference. So they have basically three levels, three layers. They have the epidermis, which is the top surface. They have the dermis, which is where all the magic happens, all the good things for your dog's skin and coat happens in the dermis, and the hypodermis, which lies below the dermis. And these are it. These are the layers of your dog's skin. The dermis may be thicker than our dermis, but here's the important thing, guys. We have more layers to our skin than our dogs do. So that's one thing I want you to remember, that the reason for that is they have a protective layer of hair. All dog breeds do, except for, of course, our hairless breeds. And we have to be very careful with our hairless breeds too, because of sun damage and other elements out there in the atmosphere that can attack our dog's skin, so they don't have that protective layer of hair like all the other breeds. So I want you guys to remember that your dog's skin has far less layers to it than ours do, because they have that protective layer of hair. So that has to be considered too. When we're bathing our dogs, we have to realize that it is different. Their skin is different. So, and that diagram definitely it makes it easy to understand that. Now, many people believe that it is safe to use baby shampoo to bathe their dog because it is gentle and tearless. But is this true? It is not true. Just because you're using baby shampoo made for babies, which definitely is more gentle than what we would choose to use on our hair as adults. It is more gentle for babies, but it is still not pH balanced for our dogs. It's definitely gentle for babies, but it's still too harsh for your dog's skin and coat. Though the pH level is closer to match the needs of your dog's skin, because it's a baby, it's a gentle shampoo. It's closer, but it didn't hit the mark yet. It's still not pH balanced for your dog's skin, and it could be damaging. So when I say could, I mean it could be. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I'm just trying to set you guys up for success, because that's what we do together. We set each other up for success with our pets at home, whether it's brushing them, bathing them, caring for all their grooming needs. That's what we do here. So what products are safe and specifically pH balanced for your dog? There are many. In fact, most of our pet products made for pets are pH balanced for our dogs. But I can tell you that it is rare that you will see it listed on the label what the pH level is in the shampoo. Even this one, it doesn't say what the pH level is. But if I really, really want to know, if you really, really want to know, or me, if your favorite dog shampoo does not specify the pH level on the label, what can you do? You can call the shampoo manufacturer and have them tell you what the pH level of their product is. It should be between 5.8 to 7.0. That's acceptable. That's fine. If they can't give you a definitive answer on that, then find a pet shampoo manufacturer that can give you that definitive answer on what is the pH level in this product, and switch products. There is so many good products out there on the market, guys. You really have a lot of choices, but it is true, most of our products that are made for our pets, they are pH balanced for pets, so we're pretty safe. Some are better than others, and some really try to hit that mark a lot better than other manufacturers do. So it's interesting to do a little bit of research about that. And like I said, reach out to the manufacturer of your favorite pet products. They'll be glad to sing the praises of their products and explain to you those details. And if you get somebody on the phone that doesn't know, I guarantee you that they will try to find somebody who can give you the answer that you're looking for, because they want to stand behind their products. Did you know that different coat types cooperate better when bathed with pet shampoos with the appropriate pH level? So what I mean by that is, like, long and medium length coats, they tend to sustain more wear and tear from brushing or from environmental elements, because it is a longer coat. So it has more to get abused, right? And even brushing, when we're brushing, we're working the coat, right? So strengthening and having a good healthy coat, especially on our long breeds, is very important. And using a good shampoo that is pH balanced for the skin and coat will result in a much healthier and easier to manage coat. especially on our pets with longer hair. So, you know, there's so many variables that shampoo and conditioner play. There's different roles that they play in the skin and coat. But, you know, our curly coated dogs, you know, they can be handled a little differently with different types of shampoos. Our dogs that have very hydrated coats already, like our hound breeds, you know, they produce a lot of natural oils and sebum to keep their coat sort of waterproof. That's why it is, because they're out there in the elements. It was designed to maintain a little bit of a waterproof, let's say water resistant state. So learning as much as you can about your dog's specific coat is so beneficial to learn the needs of your dog's coat care. And you can always learn an exceptional amount of knowledge, a wealth of knowledge about your dog's skin and coat on the akc.com website. All this is free information to you. So you go to the AKC website, you type in your dog breed, and it's going to tell you all the specifics about your specific dog breed, their coat type, their coat maintenance, what you need to do. And I think that's the first place to start. I think everybody for fun should go to the akc.com website and learn specifics about their dog's chemistry, about their dog's makeup, and their coat types and their coat requirements, and what their coat was actually designed to do. Every dog breed's coat was designed to do something. It's amazing. And that's why it's important that we don't remove the coat completely when we groom our dogs, that we still leave a layer of coat on our dogs, because don't forget, their coat is another layer of protection for them, just like their skin. They have fewer layers to their skin. So I know I'm repeating myself, but I know it's because you guys are going to remember it, and that's why. So their coat is designed to give that another layer of protection to the skin. So it's important that we understand and that we care for the coat, and that we don't take it all off when we're grooming the dog. You know, even if it's a dog that, you know, has the type of hair that we can clip and that we can give a haircut to, it's still important not to go too short. They still need a bit of coat to protect their skin. It's really, really important. So I saw one person had a question earlier in the game, and I thought that was a great question, and I want to address it right away. I think it was Joey. If you're still here, Joey, I saw your question was that you have a golden retriever, I think, or a golden doodle. I'm not sure which one it is. And you said your dog is allergy free, doesn't have allergies, but your dog's itchy. What can you do, and maybe why is this happening? Well, I can tell you that it's very common in the wintertime that our dog's skin gets itchy, that it's more dry. The heat's on in our house. The cold weather outside dries out your dog's skin and coat too. And then they come in into a nice warm house that they really appreciate, but it does dry out their skin just like it does us. So what can you do about this? And yes, this is normal. If it's just a little bit of dry, flaky skin, itchy, it's normal. So what you can do is, this is where a lot of people are mistaken. They think, I shouldn't bathe my dog very often, and it could really dry out his skin. Well, yeah, if you're using products that are not pH balanced for your dog's skin, you really could dry out that skin. So the first thing you need to do is be aware of the products that you're choosing to use on your dog's skin and coat. Are they pH balanced? Are they hydrating? Hydration is very important to choosing our dog's bathing products, especially if our dog's itchy. We want to rehydrate that skin. So another thing I don't want you to forget is to don't forget the conditioning stage. Conditioning is important. We can't just shampoo our dogs. The shampoos do a great job of cleaning the skin and coat, but it can often just leave the coat then vulnerable and thirsty for moisture. That's where our conditioner comes in. Pet safe conditioners are very important. use them appropriately. If they're dilutable, make sure you dilute them with water the way that they are required to be diluted as per the label of the product. But don't forget to condition your dog after you shampoo them. That is what comes right back through and balances out the skin and coat. And trust me, guys, it's very important. I don't want you to forget that. So, Joey, if you're doing that, if you shampoo your dog and brush them weekly, shampoo and condition, say every 4 weeks, I think you're going to see a big improvement. And like I said, I believe it's due to the weather, the time of year, and the things your dog's skin and coat are exposed to right now. So, you know, unfortunately, their skin and coat is not armor like we want it to be. It is their armor, but we can help it along. So definitely that is a good solution to do that. And I believe we just got a super chat from Carolyn. Are you serious? You are so getting saluted, Carolyn. You ready? Here it comes. This one's for you. Thank you, Carolyn. I really appreciate you appreciating these tips because they're going to help your dogs. And tell your friends. Tell your friends what you learn here so you can help other dogs and help give other people the knowledge that they need so they can provide the kind of care for their pets that they want to provide. Everybody wants to take care of their pets. Thank you for that super chat. I really appreciate it, Carolyn. And I see some more questions in here, and I want to dive into that. So let me just scroll around. If I miss you, please don't get upset. I will try not to, but if there is a line in front of your question, I should be easily able to see it and get an answer for you. So we got Joey's answered, and I am looking here for my next question, and I see that Janelle is reminding everybody to put a line in front of your question. Thank you for that, Janelle, because that is going to get it answered. Carolyn, this is your first time here, and you gave me a super chat? Well, thank you very much, but we're so glad to have you tonight. We're glad that you're here. Tracy's here. Look at all our friends. Debbie's here. The Nightbot's here. Oh, this is great. All right, I saw that there is another question here and there. King of Aliens said, Amy, just so you know, they've made eye drops to clean your eyes, so you don't need shampoo for it. Well, thanks, King. I didn't know. You know, sometimes a good reminder is, and you always got my back. You always got my back. So thank you for that. Impossible Pup says, Amy, did you also taste the product, though is the real question. No, I didn't actually taste that one. But to be honest with you, the way it smells and how gentle it feels, I think this one probably tastes better than the spa facial. They're not meant to taste good, but let's face it, our dogs are always licking the products. You would think they taste good. They're like, it smells like blueberries. Trust me, they don't taste like blueberries. But I guess dogs don't care. So, nope, I let you down, Impossible Pup. I did not taste the product, but I was very pleased with the results and the way that it made, you know, it did not irritate my eyes whatsoever. In fact, after I washed my face with it, and no, this is not pH balanced for my skin, but after I washed my face with it, there was no irritation. It was gentle, you know. There was no, my skin can be very sensitive to different products that I use to wash my face with. So I didn't like get red and bumpy and start burning or irritated or itchy. That didn't happen. So yay. It's pretty safe to use on our pets. That was the important thing. CMM says, hey, a Schnauzer. Was that Maddie? Yes, no. The Schnauzer that was, yes, no. Maddie is a Schnauzer. But the Schnauzer that was in this demo, her name is Disney. She looks a lot like Maddie. Nope, her name is Disney, and she has this massive Schnauzer beard, so there's always things hiding in there, and, you know, I'm always having to clean Disney's beard really well. Most all of our Schnauzers get pretty yucky because they're always sniffing the ground, too, so that beard's just dragging all over the floor all the time because their little nose is leading them everywhere, but nope, that wasn't Maddie, that was Disney, but Maddie's still with me. I still groom her. She's awesome. She's getting older, too. But aren't we all? All right, let's just look for some more questions for you guys, you know, especially on this topic, guys. I get asked a lot of questions about shampoos and conditioners. This is your chance, guys, to get those questions answered. And if I can't answer the question for you, I will definitely point you in the direction of where you can go to find the information you need. Because it is important what products we choose to use on our dogs. I saw Sonia had a question earlier, and I'm just scrolling. It's kind of jumping around on me. So I'm trying not to skip anybody. Okay. Okay. Well, you guys are busy in that chat, aren't you? Chitty chatting. Boy, we love our Mondays. Mondays are the best. Sonia does have a question. She says, there's a video on how to bathe your Yorkie, and they freaking use Dawn. I'm glad you brought that up, Sonia, because today, as I was preparing information to share with you guys for this live stream, I went out and searched a little bit on YouTube too to see if you are searching for this kind of information, what information are you going to get? And I found some pretty bad advice out there on what you should be bathing your dogs with and how to do it. I heard a lot about Dawn dishwashing soap or dish soap. That is an absolute no-no. Absolute no-no. It is just will completely strip all the sebum from your dog's skin and coat. It's going to clean it and be really clean for a day. But then it's going to be really dry and itchy because you stripped that coat of all the hydration, all the nourishments, all the sebum, which is what nourishes your dog's skin. The sebum is the natural oils that come up through the glands into your dog's skin. Balances out the skin and coat. It protects it too. It's almost like puts a little waterproof layer on there. It puts a barrier to protect it against antifungal agents and bacteria, infections, stuff like that. The sebum protects the skin from that. So we don't want to strip it all off, or we are really leaving our pets vulnerable. So never go for that Dawn dish soap. Another one was suggesting that you do like a cup of water, 4 tablespoons of Dawn dish soap, and so much vinegar. Vinegar does have its benefits for dog's skin, but it too is not pH balanced for dog's skin, so it can have opposite effects. So it's very important to always play it safe and use products that are pH balanced for your dog's skin and coat. There's no reason to use Dawn ever on a dog. And this particular video that I watched was one of those like how to and you know, informative. It was just an informative channel that knows nothing about dog's skin, I can tell you that. And then they put a video out there, you know, leading people to believe that it's safe to use water, Dawn, and vinegar to wash your dog. It's not. Plus, all of which can be very irritating if any of that gets near the eyes. Vinegar will burn the eyes badly. So will Dawn dish soap. It is straight up detergent, you know, like Tide. You know, I think Tide is probably more gentle than Dawn dish soap. But don't ever use Tide on your dog. But I'm just saying, it's straight up detergent. That's what it is. So yeah, you guys have to, you know, you have to kind of be careful where you get your advice out there for products and for just how to care for your dog's skin and coat, period. There's a lot of misinformation out there. So, you know, there's plenty of good, valuable places like here on Go Groomer, on Suzanne's channel, Grand Style Pet Grooming, Grand Style Dog Grooming, I think it's called, where you are going to get the absolute correct information that you need to take care of your dog's skin and coat. So yeah, it's a scary place out there, and you see people, you know, they put together some pretty nice videos. I mean, it looks like it was produced very nicely, and I could see where people would believe it, but not true. Bristol Girl says, I have a schnoodle, which is not an AKC recognized breed, but very common. Where can I find info on them? Great question, because a schnoodle is a mixed breed dog. A schnoodle is a schnauzer and a poodle. and they are very popular. They're very, very fun little dogs. But here's the thing I want you to remember, all you out there that have doodles, schnoodles, schmoodles, whatever you have, it is a mixed breed. So what you got to do is take a look at the breeds it is mixed with to try to gain as much knowledge about the Schnauzer skin and coat type, about the Poodle skin and coat type, and realize that one schnoodle could end up with a real tight, dense, thick, curly coat, while the next schnoodle may have a coat that is actually more similar to a Schnauzer, which is a different coat type than a Poodle. So learning as much as you can about both coat types is important, but in order to figure out which coat type your mixed breed definitely resembles and how to care for it, is to decide which coat type it is, even though it's a mixed breed. Is it a curly coat? Is it a drop coat? Is it a double coat? Schnauzers have a very specific coat. They have a coat that requires a hand stripping to actually for grooming. The follicles actually want to be hand stripped. That is what keeps the hair follicles and skin in the best shape, as if it's hand stripped. But you can't just go and hand strip a Schnauzer after he's been clipped for 4 years or once. After the coat's clipped, it's too soft. It is no longer a hand strip coat. So that's a great question, Bristol Girl. I would say see if your coat type is more of like a curly coat, or a single coat, not where it's a double coat like your golden retrievers, and even Schnauzer has that undercoat that we remove, So, and then that's how you would approach the bathing and the brushing, and decide what tools are safe to use on that coat, what tools aren't safe. You wouldn't want to use de-shedding tools on a dog that doesn't shed, because you're still going to be pulling out hair. You're going to pull out hair. So you got to be real careful. Joey says, thank you. Tropiclean conditioner, no mention of hydration. Should I use moisturizer? Vet says weekly. Moisturizer or conditioner? I would use Tropiclean has very nicely moisturizing conditioners. I would pick one of those. Some of my favorite conditioners are the Sun Guard by Nature Specialty. It's very nourishing and it balances out the skin and coat very well, no matter what coat type you have. So that's one of my favorites, is Sun Guard by Nature Specialty. But definitely don't skip the condition, and make sure you thoroughly rinse all products off your dog after you bathe them. Anything left in the coat can definitely cause irritation to the skin, and it also will allow your dog to get dirty quicker because it's still got that tackiness in there from product not fully being rinsed out. So dirt and grime can stick to the product that's still left in the coat. So it counteracts the reason why we bathe the dogs in the first place, right? So always over rinse all products out of your dog's coat when you bathe them. Yeah, so man, you guys are great. Shamara Clay says, I really don't know much about grooming. Is that bad? I mean, if you're a home groomer, like you have a pet and you're like, I don't know anything about grooming. No, Shamara, I think that's your name. It is not bad. You don't know. You're here to find out, right? You're here to learn, so you're wanting to know more. And I'm sure you've learned some things here tonight from this discussion. So no, you're not bad. You're good. You're trying to do the right thing. The more you learn about how to properly brush and care for your dog, his skin and coat properly, the more you're going to see a healthier dog. You're going to have much less visits to the vet, because the skin is the largest organ in your dog's body. So that's a big one right there. Caring for it properly can change so many aspects of your dog's health overall. So it's important to learn, and you're here to learn. You're doing right by your dog. So kudos to you. We all have to learn. We never stop learning, but when we get a specific dog breed with a specific coat type, of course, we have to start at ground zero. We don't know much about it. I mean, you can always do research before you get the dog and learn. That's always a good thing, to realize if this is something that you actually think you can care for. You know, is it a high maintenance coat that you may not have the know-how or the knowledge or the patience? If so, you got to go get the know-how, the knowledge, and the patience. If that's your dog, you got to take care of them. But trust me, so many people don't realize if they would really get committed to caring for their dog's skin and coat through bathing and brushing routinely, most people don't realize how their dog will probably never suffer allergies. Because even if an allergen becomes in contact with your dog's skin and coat, the skin and coat is so healthy that it is able to fight off the allergens, as well as, hey, you're coming back and in a couple weeks you're going to be bathing this dog anyway. So those allergens don't get to sit on your dog's skin and coat for months, causing damage, because you're removing it. So it is the absolute best, it is one of the best things you can do for your dog's health, is to bathe and brush them. Now, you know, it sounds really dumb, but it's not. It's the honest truth. It really is. So Drifting Unicorn says, best products, shampoo, conditioner, sprays, etc. for purebred poodles. Thanks, Amy. So far using Tropiclean. Well, so far you've made a good choice. Tropiclean's a great line of dog grooming products. pH balanced. They're very selective about their ingredients. They've been around. They've been producing products for a long time for us and our pets and making them better and better all the time. So you're already on track. For poodles, boy, there's so many. See here, guys, I want to tell you. Everybody says, what would you use on a doodle? What would you use on a golden retriever? I have so many favorites. Even for, you know, a golden retriever, I have so many favorites. I love the Nature Specialty shampoos and conditioners for my golden retrievers. I love the Tropiclean. I love the Petology. I love, Coat Handler does a fantastic job on that coat. There's so many wonderful products out there. I don't tend to hold myself to one. As far as poodles go, my goodness, iGroom makes some fantastic products that you would love for your poodles. I'd say check with iGroom. That would be a great one. Another product that I've come to love very much is the, I have a couple of them right here, the Petals and Tails products that have hemp oil and CBD oil in them, which is actually an anti-inflammatory and a boosting shampoo for your dog's skin and coat. They're wonderful products. So, I mean, you're using Tropiclean, you're already, you know, I'm sure your poodle's coat's looking great, and I'm sure the skin's pretty well balanced for you and everything. So, but you can explore with some of those a little more higher end, more expensive products and decide what you like. Les Pouches makes some wonderful products for all dog breed coats. And don't forget, guys, you know, you can always call the manufacturers and say, I have a poodle, or call a distributor and say, I have a poodle. What shampoo and conditioner do you think, you know, would be my best choices for that? Because that's what they do. You know, even your distributors who distribute the products, there's so many of them. Let's see, let's throw them up here. I have a picture of all my favorite distributors. All these places right here. You know, you can call them, they distribute products and they'll tell you what they think, you know. Some of them don't have a clue. Some people that are, you know, working the phones don't know, but some people do. Especially if you're talking directly to the manufacturers who sell their products like Tropiclean, they'll be able to tell you all the good things about their products. So there's Marlo. Hello, Marlo and Woody and Teddy. And let's see if we got any more questions here. Yeah, Jazzlayer says, Dawn and vinegar. Yeah, that would smell just great, wouldn't it? Cindy Zen says, I know there is a dilution ratio, but do you dilute the same amount of shampoo and conditioner for dogs across different sizes and breeds? Yes, you do. I have 2 mini doodles Want to make sure that I use enough. Okay, yes. If you're going to use more of it after you dilute it. So when let's say you're grooming a mini poodle and you're going to be grooming a standard poodle. Well, you're going to pre-mix a smaller amount. When I say pre-mix, I mean dilute it with the water, a smaller amount for your poodle. And so when you go to do the standard poodle, you're going to want to dilute a larger amount, but still the same ratio. Meaning if it's 15 parts water, 1 part shampoo, then you still dilute it the same. 15 parts water, 1 part shampoo. For your poodle, 15 parts water, 1 part shampoo. So yes, it's still important to dilute it properly, okay? It's the same, it's just you're gonna be diluting a larger amount for your bigger dogs. And then Cindy says, and should the hair feel slippery or squeaky clean after rinsing off the conditioner? Plumtastic, I love Plumtastic. Plumtastic is a nature specialty product. After you rinse, if you have properly diluted it, Cindy, after you rinse your dog, you should feel, and you've conditioned it too, you should feel the moisture in the coat, but it won't be squeaky clean like if you washed your window and you rub your hand down and it goes, it's squeaky clean. You will feel that squeaky clean when you shampoo the dog. So that'll tell you if you've cleaned the dog very well. So if you've cleaned your dog and you can almost just feel there's like no slip, it's a nice clean coat, then let's get to the conditioning part. Just over rinse the conditioner out and you're good to go. The conditioner changes things because remember, like I said, it rebalances the skin and coat. So by not doing the conditioner, you're leaving your dog squeaky clean, but you're also removing all the natural oils out and not putting any good back in. You got to put a little bit back in so that they don't have to overcompensate for it, their skin. So after you've conditioned, you won't feel that squeaky clean. But you also shouldn't feel tacky gummy. If you feel tacky gummy, then over rinse the conditioner, or possibly the shampoo your shampoo process wasn't good enough. And there might be a little grime and buildup still in the coat. So you can always go back and shampoo them one more time if you have to, or just in areas that you feel need it, and then condition it again and over rinse everything off. It's a good question. It's so hard for people to tell, Did I do it right? Is this the way it's supposed to look? Is this the way it's supposed to feel? And I tell you, hi Raquel, you'd be able to tell, especially when you start drying your dog, if you didn't shampoo them good enough, like you didn't clean them good enough, you kind of went through the motions, you put a little bit of shampoo down the back in, like this, a little bit down the back, and then you rinse them. That is not shampooing a dog good enough. You need to soap up that dog everywhere. Armpits, on the ears, on the bum, on the belly, in between the toes, everywhere. And let me tell you, your dog has glands that produce more sebum in around the throat area, around their rear end, on top of the tail, in their feet, and the armpits. Those are the areas that you really want to get in there first and let that shampoo sit on there maybe a little longer. Most people go right for the back, and they apply the shampoo to the back and they massage it through. Eventually they get down to the toes and then they rinse the dog. Well, the feet and the toes were one of the dirtiest parts of the dog. So that should be one of the first places that you wash and then go through and massage everything through the dog so that you thoroughly clean, especially those areas that build up with sebum, where those sebaceous glands are. So that's important. Jenny Sutherland is super chatting. Are you out of your mind, girl? Good to see you, Jenny. You're gonna get it. You are so getting saluted. Thank you for being here. I'm glad you're here with us. She's rolling. You guys kill me with these emojis. Oh, I love it. Thank you, Jenny. It's great to see you. All right, let's continue on answering your questions because they're very important. All right, I see Deborah Milstead has a question that says, what do you use on a coat that has a sticky mess on it? That's interesting. Okay, so sticky mess, I mean, that could be sap. And I will tell you, sap is very hard to get out of a coat. So you have to be really patient with that. Most of your citrus-based products will break down some of that sap better than anything. But don't forget, the citrus-based products can be a little drying to the skin. So if you do go ahead and use your degreaser shampoo for pets or your citrus-based shampoo for pets, that you definitely condition afterwards because they are a little drying. And that would be your best bet as far as getting that out. You could always take a little bit of coconut oil, okay, before you wash them and they're in the tub, and kind of run that through those areas that are, what did you called it, sticky mess. Say it's from jelly, your little baby dropped a jelly donut on your dog's head or whatever. You're like, how do I get the jelly off? So the coconut oil, added slip and allow you to slip that stuff out of the coat and then come through and wash it. And it should be nice and clean for you. So that would be my suggestion on that. It's a great question. Tanya says, any recommendations where to find great products in Canada? Amazon, Canada, prices plus shipping from the US is pretty expensive. In Canada, some of our manufacturers that distribute in Canada, there are probably different lines that do. I'm not exactly sure. I know most ship from the US to Canada, but I'm sure there's some pretty good hefty shipping costs, and that's because they don't actually have a distributor there. So I'd be looking for a distributor in Canada, Tanya, because then you're not going to be paying those extra shipping costs because you're not going across borders. So, look for your favorite manufacturers. You can easily find out if they have a distributor in Canada. You can call them and ask them. So, and if they do, then that makes it easier for you. Then you're not paying all those costs to go across the borders, and it is costly. Janelle says Raquel is offering a tub leash when we hit 80 likes. Are you serious, Raquel? What are you doing? We're at 52. Hold on. Oh no, I already did smash it. I smashed it when we got started because Janelle kept saying smash the like button. I was like, okay, Janelle, I did. Wow, Raquel, you are such a kind soul. Raquel, you'd never let me know which share you want because you won one of my shares for being a chat moderator and being awesome when I gave it away to my members. So you got to let me know, do you want my straight share, my curved share, or my blending share? You don't have to let me know now. You can email me, okay, or text me. So let me know. 52 likes. So we got, well, mine's behind. It says I only have 5 likes. Oh, geez. Okay, I'm not going to look there. But, wow. Come on, guys. Everybody smash that like button so somebody can win. Raquel's going to give away a tub leash, which are awesome. You can see my tub leashes behind me. I use them for every dog that I bathe in the shop because it creates a harness and not a noose when I'm bathing dogs. And we all know when we're bathing our dogs, they like to pull and try to get out of the tub at their own choking out expense. They will choke themselves out to get out of the tub, and it's sad but true. So the tub leashes that Raquel makes are extremely safe and comfortable to the dogs. They're also mildew proof. They're waterproof, so you don't have to worry about, any problems there. They're made for the tub. That's why they call it a tub leash. So yeah. Bristol Girl says, what are your thoughts on a product that is both shampoo and conditioner? I've been using Chi. My idea of a shampoo that says it's a 2-in-1, I've never been a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that for human products either. If it has shampoo in it, it has conditioner in it, yeah, it may have a little bit more moisturizing effects than your other shampoos you would choose, but it's still a shampoo. It's not going to condition. And I always rinse shampoo off before I condition. A lot of groomers are taught to throw the conditioner right on top of the shampoo and rinse it, so you save a step. Well, you do save a step. You save one rinse, but that is not properly taking care of the skin and coat. You must rinse the shampoo and dirt off the dog and then condition it so you rebalance and reset the coat. That's the idea. So no, Bristol girl, I am not a fan. You can use a shampoo and conditioner, a 2-in-1, to shampoo your dog, but still come back and use a conditioner. You won't regret it. King of Aliens, what are you doing? Another super chat? What did you say? Hang on, I'm going to find this. I'm having trouble seeing everything. Oh my goodness. King of Aliens says, just a quick shout out for Raquel. She's truly amazing and deserves a salute. Also, have a great day. Thank you. You are so getting a salute yourself, and so does Raquel. This is for Raquel and for King of Aliens for being awesome and being there and showing up and making our community a better place to be for our pets and for us. We have created wonderful friendships here. We help each other, and you all deserve a salute for that. I will say that. You're all getting it. Way to go. Thank you, King of Aliens. Now put your wallet away. Right now. All right. That was my big girl voice. All right. Now let me see here. Do we have more questions? All right. Well, what are we going to do if we don't get 80 likes? Man, that was quite a competition you were asking for here, Raquel. I don't know. We only have 91 people in here. All right. Well, let's see. Let's see if we got another question. Oh, somebody got a timeout. That's funny. Oh, you go get them, King of Aliens. Good for you. All right. I see Zandra says, my IG Roo. I'm not sure. iGroom. I think she was going to say my iGroom. Something about my iGroom, and it looks like it's sent before you were finished. Oh my gosh, this chat just went nuts. It jumped up on me. I'm trying to get back to my spot. Bear with me. One more? Well, really? Get out. I gotta go look at this on the studio. Where's the likes? Does it show me? 83 likes, it says. We did get it. Oh my gosh. Holy, get out of here. So, Raquel, how are we giving this away, girlfriend? Why don't you call me so we can talk? I got my phone right here. So, Raquel, call me and I'll put you on speakerphone and we can talk about it. That'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it? All right, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. In the meantime, holy, I can't believe we got 80 likes. That's freaking amazing. Well, it didn't hurt that Raquel was giving away an awesome tub leash. Donna Jordan Livingston says, ever use Chris Christensen Pro Line Fair Advantage Volumizing Shampoo? I love it on my Pekingese. No, I didn't, but I could see where a volumizing shampoo would be nice and make the coat nice and airy. Definitely. But I haven't tried the Chris Christensen shampoos, any of them. I have tried their brush out sprays and stuff. I do like them. And their brushes. Latricia's here. Hello, Latricia. Holy moly. Stacy says, do you have any advice for a bather first starting out? Oh, honey, I could talk all night about that. Raquel, give me a call. I'm not kidding. We're going to go live here. So get it going. I'll turn on my sound so I can hear it if you call me. Stacy, being a bather is an extremely important job. So good for you, honey. Don't let anybody push you to rush through the bath. You make sure you tell everybody, Go Groomer tells me the bath is the most important part of the groom. Don't ever let anybody tell you that that's not true. If the bath isn't done properly, it's not going to benefit the skin and coat, and it's also not going to allow the groomer to put a beautiful trim on the dog, because the coat is still going to be gunky and tacky and just not properly prepared. Your job as a bather is extremely important. Perfectly preparing the skin and coat for trimming. And I mean it. Perfectly preparing your groomers that trim the dogs that you bathe. If you do an absolute wonderful job, are going to be like, oh my gosh, Stacy Marie is the best bather I've ever had. Give her $10 more an hour. If she ever leaves, we'll be hurting. So yeah, definitely. Your job is very important. I'm trying to think if I have specific videos that I want you to go watch about bathing. Gosh, I have so many about bathing. It's definitely important to condition. Don't ever let anybody tell you, Stacy, that you should just dump the conditioner right on top of the shampoo after you've washed the dog so that you only have to rinse them once. That's not going to balance out the skin and coat properly. Okay? So you tell them that, you know, you need to do your job properly so they can do their job properly. And all the dogs that go out of your shop are going to look wonderful because you did, like I said, it starts with you. Your bathing and brushing was fantastic. Oh my gosh, my phone's ringing. It's Raquel. Well, hello, darling.
Hey, what's going on?
Well, I'm just sitting here live streaming with my friends. What are you doing?
I'm ready to give a cuddly show.
I see that. We actually got 80 likes. I couldn't believe that.
Oh yeah, over. Yeah, we've had. They killed it.
That's insane. That is so awesome. So, what are your ideas for giving this away?
Well, I asked everybody in the chat, and I think we're going to do a number. So I'm going to have you, in your head, think of a number between 1 and 100, and the closest person to
the number.
That number will get it.
So, oh my gosh, you mean they're going to have to type the number? So we're going to have.
So
we'll go through and take a look.
You think of a number in your head. I'll let you choose the number.
Okay.
And then the person that picks the number or is close to the number.
What if two people pick the number?
Pick the same number?
It's possible.
No.
I mean, they're just typing a number in the chat, right?
Yep.
So what if two people type the same number? Is it the first one who typed it?
Yeah, we can do it that way.
Okay.
Can pick whoever types that number first will get that number.
Okay, guys, don't type numbers now. Now I got to pick another number because I can see your Stop it. I can see the numbers that you're typing. I'm not going to look. I haven't picked my number yet. So all right, I'm going to draw a line to start this over in the chat. Stop picking numbers. All right, so, boy, my computer's acting weird. When you see my line, this is the starting line for stop it.
I gave him the option to either we can do that or I could have done a trivia question. And everybody was, there was more wanted.
The number. I agree. The trivia can get hairy because some people's internet's faster. And it'll look like they answered it when somebody else, and then it's like, ah. All right, so here we go, guys. Starting over. Reset.
Okay, and I'm going to get off the phone so I can watch.
Well, no.
No, you want
you can't watch
it.
Okay. All right. Sounds good, Raquel. And they get to choose what size, like if they want a small, medium, or large?
Yep, and they can just email me.
Okay. All right. Thanks, honey. Love you.
Bye. Love you too. Bye.
Bye. All right, guys. Here's the starting line. I have picked my number. Go. Start typing. Everything past that start line is what starts the competition. Boy, it's tough. I mean, 1 to 100, that's a lot of numbers. Holy moly. We're going to wait a minute. Oh, this is fun. God, I see so many numbers. All I see is numbers. What a cool, fun thing, though. 92 likes. Oh, my gosh, that's awesome. All right. Keep typing, guys. I'm going to wait a second. Now don't type 2 numbers, just 1 answer. Oh, Jenny changed her entry. All right, let's give y'all a minute. This is fun. Keep them numbers coming. Stacy, I see your comments, yeah. What did hubby do? Write your number down and show it at the end. Okay. All right. I'm mic'd. Hold on. Hang on, I'll go get a piece of paper. Oh my gosh, everything has dog hair on it in here. This is a hairy place. Ugh. All right. I'm surprised at the number I picked, but it's what I picked. All right, it looks like everybody has put their number in, right? This is going to show up backwards. All right. I'm going to write it too. Everybody's in? Looks like okay. Everybody's picked. My number is number 49. It's my age. Number 49. Who is our winner, Raquel? Let's see. Let me take a look over here. Did anybody guess 49? Wow, 92 likes. That's insane. Whoopsies. There we go. Okay. All right. Lots of numbers to go through here. That's not your true age, isn't it? Yes. No, that's right. I'm 29. I forgot, hubby. Caroline says, which snap-on comb and or blade to use to trim my mini golden retriever's head hair? Ooh, looks like a gold. I got an email from you. Ha! Latricia, you're in the club too? 49? Awesome. Christine picked 48. I'll get your question, Caroline. I'm just trying to figure out this winner. I saw 48 and 50. Okay, yes. Oh. So we would have to figure out which one typed it first. Was it number 48 or was it number 50? I don't see 49. Yeah. Why do I pick the only number nobody picks, right? It's a weird number. Not unless you're a fan of 49ers football or something. Carolyn, I would use a 1/4 inch guard comb to trim that. Honestly, what I would do is use a blending shear and just blend it off. It would look very natural. But you may not have a blending shear, so if that's the case, I would use the 1/4 inch guard comb coming towards the muzzle this way, and then brush it back. That should shape it all up for you. All right, Tasha says it was 48. Okay, 48 was the first one. Barb is 49 too. Look at all of us. Welcome to the club. All right, so Deborah looks first. Congrats to her. Okay, it looks like it's Deborah. Deborah, hang on a second. Deborah, do you have Raquel's email address? Flip a coin to break the tie. Is there a tie? It was fun. King says, I keep forgetting my age. Sometimes you want to forget it, don't you? 50 was first, and that was Deborah. Deborah Milstead, if I'm saying that correctly. Okay, there's our winner. There's our winner. Congratulations, Deborah. You're going to love it. Deborah, do you groom your own dogs? Do you bathe your dogs at home? Are you a groomer? Tell us the story. We could have a big party, Latricia. We certainly could do that, couldn't we? That'd be a lot of fun. Except I don't want to turn 50. But I don't have a choice. And Deborah's a member too, if I'm correct, right? Wow, that's great. Okay. Jenny's 66 years young. Absolutely. There we go. I don't have an email address. Okay. Well, how do we want to handle that, Raquel? Yes, the tub leashes are great. Deborah doesn't have an email address? I'd say you have to if you have a channel name. You have to have a Gmail address, or you wouldn't be able to create a channel name. And how do you find that out is probably if you go up on YouTube and you click, if you're signed in, you can see your name. I'm trying to think if it shows you your email address. So I'm not sure how we want to handle that, guys. Oh, wait. I just messed everything up. I want to see the chat. There it is. Email me. All you got to do is create one, Deborah. Which you do have one already. If you have if your name shows up on YouTube like it does, then you had to have put a Gmail address in. Yep, that's right, Stacy. You have to have an email address to have a YouTube account. Absolutely. Yeah. Ooh, there's a bot for you. Way to go. Raquel zapped that one quick, didn't she? You are good, Raquel. I know that King of Aliens and Raquel fight over who gets to knock the bots out of here. Yeah, I'm not sure how we want to do this, guys. It's if Debbie doesn't have an email address, her email address is in the chat, Deborah. Just see that? She just put it in there. If you scroll up, she just put it, she said, email me at rkgrant16@gmail.com. So, yeah, you're going to have to get an email address. You can do it. She has it. She has, Raquel. Raquel typed it in the chat. You'll have to go back up and look at it. Edward says, does condition a coarse-haired dog make the coat go soft? It can soften it, but here's the thing. If it's just your pet, you know, it's not going to soften it so much that you no longer have a wire-haired coat. If you're showing your dog, you wouldn't want to condition it because you wouldn't want that coat to feel soft when the judges touch it. But because he's your pet and you just worry about keeping a nice, maintainable coat, and balancing out the skin, then I say condition every coat just to keep the skin and coat health good, especially the skin health. Definitely helps. So here's what I say, Deborah. I have an email address already, but need Raquel email. Raquel typed hers in there. Yeah, it's in the chat. There it is again. You see that? Debbie, she just typed it in the chat. Okay. So you're going to love that tub leash. All right, guys, I hope I have helped you. Tonight, we talked about some really good things, especially when it comes to our shampoos and our conditioners. And we also learned that the Petology Puppy Faces does not burn my eyes. So we can chalk that up there as a good product. I want to thank all of you for being here tonight. It is a pleasure to be in front of you. Raquel, thank you for this awesome, fun competition that you created with a winner. Latricia says, what's your recommendation for a dog hair spray? Dog hair spray? Well, there's one by Chris Christensen that's about the only one I've ever used, I think. It's called, gosh, my mind's a blank right now. What is it called? Thick and Thicker. It's called Thick and Thicker by Chris Christensen. So I know you're trying to get Spice's hair to stand up a little bit so you can scissor it. That will work for you. And just a little bit goes a long way. All right, guys, I will see you next Monday. I love you. Keep being awesome. I'm going to throw a subscriber showdown for you, and you guys are going to go out of here in style looking at some pretty awesome pups that belong to you guys. Have a good week. I'm working on some more videos for you, so hang in there. I will get them out for you as I can. I'm going to be going to Florida soon to groom with Suzanne Grant. I cannot wait. I'll be going there the 3rd week of February, which will bring a whole lot more awesome content back home for you guys. Here's your subscriber showdown. I love you. Have a great week.